But I thought, it started with Connor coming out and just throwing a lot of strikes. I mean, he got through the first couple innings on probably less than 20 pitches, and he had a lot of ground balls. When he's getting ground balls, it means that two-seamers sinking and running, and he pitches to contact, and that's what he wanted, what we wanted him to do, and just a good job by our offense coming through some big two-out hits, and just punching in runs here and there. I thought Central Connecticut did a really nice job swinging the bats. They battled us. They hit some balls hard, and the game was really never in hand. We felt like we needed to keep scoring, and just a good job by the team, kind of getting it going a little bit better offensively. We only left 4 runners on base today, so we got some big hits, and when we had runners on, we did a nice job of getting them around and scoring.
Questions for the student athletes, Bob?
Yeah, Kjerstad, I know we've asked you guys a lot about the offense struggling. You guys didn't struggle today. I guess, how good was it to hit the way you guys have hit most of the year? And could you describe your home run and your hits?
Oh, it was really good for our team to come out here. A lot of people were saying that we may have struggled when we went on the road, the A&M or SEC tournament, but at the end of the day, that's baseball for you. Your offense isn't going to be hot every game of the year. Every series is going to come and go here and there, but as you see, we've stuck with it, and we just keep our approaches, and today it paid off, and we put up runs like we have been most of the season. That was really nice for all of us.
Your home run, could you describe that, the pitch and everything?
He just threw me a fastball in the middle, and I took a good swing, and then the ball got out of there.
Were you guys pretty confident you'd break out today?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot of confidence in our locker room as a team, pitching staff, and hitters as well. Like, we all know what we're capable of, and we all want to go out there and do our best.
Connor, just kind of what was working for you today?
I was just attacking the zone today, throwing strikes, filling it up, keeping them off balance with off speeds, and I think that's just really been the key for me to have a successful outing. I mean, just keep them off balance and keep them guessing throughout the outing.
Connor, how good was it to see the offense, come back like it did, and did you figure it would?
Definitely. I mean, I knew it'd come. I mean, it's baseball. You have off days, off weekends, and they came back strong. And it definitely helps me to have confidence to go out there and fill up the zone and have run support behind me.
Connor, was this different being into a tournament game versus maybe your first ever start anyway?
I don't think it was very different. I mean, there's a lot of fans out there today, and they came out and showed us a lot of support, and we appreciate that. But other than that, it wasn't much different. Just another game, and went out there and played the same way.
So you were cool heading into yesterday when we talked to you about starting, and today on the mound, very cool collected. Where does that poise that you have?
That's just been something I've been taught since I was little. I mean, just being out there and not showing emotion, and just going out there and performing the way you should, and not letting anybody know what you're thinking or how you're feeling. That's just kind of how I've been raised.
The Bowens and then SEC type hitter. Kind of hit the home run, but the sack a lot.
Definitely, he had a lot of pop. Big, strong kid. Obviously, he's pretty physical, and put a good swing on that ball. And I saw the pop. Obviously, he went through a curveball high when they had bats, and he put it pretty far out there. So he definitely has some juice.
Heston, now that you guys have broken out, do you feel like you can go on a run offensively and keep this going, kind of build on it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially coming out and start the tournament off this way is good for us. And we're just gonna try to roll with it and see where we can go with it, and just keep building off it today.
I know Dave said maybe just getting home, getting some rest is what you guys needed. How good was this week for you, kind of getting refreshed and regrouping a little bit?
It's really important for us as student athletes to recuperate, rest up, and let our bodies heal a little bit, because we go through a beating through a whole season, from working out to playing games all the time to traveling. So a little rest and recuperating really helps the body, and just helps your mind too, and I think it showed today.
And I think you said the other day that when you play, in the NCAA in the postseason, the adrenaline gets going, those aches and pains go away. Did you guys feel that today too? Did you kind of feed off that energy?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're all feeding off each other, and then it's postseason, man. You got to win, or else you're going to go home, and everybody knows that, and that comes out in all of us.
Connor, just what you think of the job that Pops did as far as coming in?
Yeah, he did a great job. He came in and shut it down, and pretty quickly, and he was throwing a lot of strikes, throwing a good cutter. So I mean, props to him. Appreciate him coming in and locking it down.
Was that kind of a tough inning? Because you know the two guys reach on errors, and then Dave decides to come get you. Was that kind of frustrating? Or
It's baseball. You know, Casey's made a lot of good plays today, and he made some plays that probably some other shortstops wouldn't make. So, you know, to have those happen, it's part of the game, and I mean, I understand that.
Any more questions, Scotty?
What did you make of Trevor Exell's day homer?
You know, he's been doing that the whole season, so none of us are shocked. It's just another day at the park for Trevor. He drove the ball well, and he's a really good start in the leadoff spot for a lineup. He always gets us going every game, and that's really nice. Thankful to have him on our team.
yes, did you feel? I know guys talk about hitting getting contagious. I think 7 or 8 guys had at least one hit today. A lot of guys were on base. I mean, did you get kind of contagious there?
Oh, for sure. If one guy's hitting on the team and the next guy follows, then everybody else just kind of follows suit. You see it being done, you start doing it yourself too.
All right. Any more questions for student athletes? All right. Thanks, guys. All right. We'll take questions for Coach Van Horn.
Dave, did you kind of feel you guys were going to break out today, and just how good did you feel about the week leading into this to get you guys ready to break out?
Well, I was hoping we'd break out. I mean, you kind of sometimes you just have to think back of other seasons this time of the year and how you finish. And I think about that 2009 season, we couldn't get out of our own way at the end of the year, and we finally broke out late in the first game in that regional, and then we didn't stop hitting. And kind of hoping that would happen. We showed signs of breaking out today. We put together some good swings. I was just glad to see us drive in some runs because that would kind of been a little bit of an issue, and that to hit the ball hard with 2 outs and battle some foul off pitches, and just like that home run there in the bottom of the 8th by Trevor. He hit that with 2 strikes, full count, and didn't overswing. Ball jumped when he hit it, and it gets a little bit contagious. But yeah, I thought we'd break out. I didn't know when it was going to happen. You give their pitcher Fox credit. I mean, he didn't throw the ball over the middle of the plate too much. He just was both sides of the plate. He showed a lot of emotion out there. He's getting frustrated because he was missing, and then when he did throw over the plate, we hit it pretty good.
Hey, your coach, Coach Hickey, mentioned they hit the ball hard quite a few times, and Fletcher seemed to just coast around out there like he usually does, kind of control some of their hard hit balls.
I mentioned that earlier. I mean, they hit the ball hard, a lot of hard ground balls, and when we made a mistake, they took advantage of it. You never know what you're getting into, and you haven't seen a team play, and you can't get a real good scouting report. You look at the team batting average, you're hitting right around 270. But they've had some injuries. They got some guys back, and I really think it helped them get through, obviously, last weekend to get here. They did square up some balls, and we made a lot of nice plays out there. Even the bad inning that we had, Casey, he attacked 2 balls. He made a nice backhand and just threw it high, and then he came and got that 1 ball and threw it down in the ground. And Trevor claims he had it in his palm, but then when he brought it up, he just kind of flipped it to his hand. And then the other one, he just didn't get the ball out, but we didn't really let it bother us. We got out of that inning with a run or 2 in, and then we came back and scored. And I think that was probably the main thing we did today is when they scored, we scored pretty much every time. They score in the 4th, we score in the 4th, in the 8th the same way. And, never really let them feel like they were getting back into it.
Or is that basically just that they play some ball in the 3rd?
Yeah, I felt like they were getting ready to, middle order was going to be on him the 3rd time. Plus his pitch count was real low, and we were already in the 6th inning, and we felt like if we needed to use him again Sunday or Monday if needed, we would definitely be able to bring him back with the number of pitches he threw. So we just felt like it was time to go with Cops because the game, it still was a little too tight for us. Go with a little more experience right there on the mound. I thought Kevin came in, he got a ground ball, a couple of strikeouts, got us in the dugout, did a nice job.
Dave, I think 7 guys had hits, but so what did you think of Trevor and Heston were kind of the main guys, especially Heston? What did you think of his game?
I thought he did a really nice job of laying off some low pitches early. The bat where he singled, that was 2 strikes, and they laid off a pitch, and he threw him a breaking ball, and he hit it pretty good right there between the first baseman and the second baseman, and that kind of got it going a little bit. And I don't know, just being a little bit more selective, not going out of the zone too much. Plus, he fouled off a lot of pitches when he got behind. That was really good to see.
Coach Hickey said he admired Opitz and the way he controlled the game today.
Yeah, he's a different guy back there than you see a lot, because he's very quick. He's such a good leader and such a good receiver. He makes average pitches that are borderline, could go either way, look good for the umpire. Call it presentation. He presents it pretty good, and good personality back there. And yeah, he's kind of like our quarterback, our shortstop behind the plate.
Obviously, you played TCU or Cal. What are your thoughts on those 2 teams?
Well, obviously they're big physical teams. TCU's got a couple of pitchers that are going to go high in the draft. One's going to be a first-round pick on Monday, probably one of the first 10 picks. He's not throwing tonight. And then, Cal's got some guys that can swing it. They're an older team. It's all about timing and matchups at this time of the year. So, we're not hoping somebody beats somebody. We're just going to watch the game and try to figure out, how we can beat them tomorrow night, whoever it is.
Yeah, Isaiah, how good do you feel about him? How are you going tomorrow night?
Well, obviously, he's been our top pitcher all year. He's been real consistent. It seems like he gives us 6+ innings every time we give him the ball, so I feel pretty good.
It's no shock about the crowd. They looking about 10,000 out on a weekday.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd was incredible. I don't know how many there were. I thought I heard a little over 10,000 for a Friday, a day game, when it's supposed to be 79, and next thing you know, it's 84, 85 out there. But they showed up, and they were loud, and it was just really great to see.
Any more questions for Coach Van Horn? Coach, thank you.